Thanks for stopping by the Sister Cousins Lifestyle channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And to all my returning family members, thank you so much for stopping back by. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you know that we've already decorated the entryway. We've done my kitchen. We've done my living room. So if you've not seen those videos, when you're done here today, go check those out. They'll be in a playlist that's in the description box below, so you can get all kinds of Christmas decorating and shopping inspiration. Now, in today's video, we're going to be doing the primary suite, and the main goal here is warm and cozy. So if you'd like to see how I bring this all together, keep watching. All right, so we've got this tree here, and this is the Duchess. This is the Home Depot Duchess Slim something or another, not sponsored. Beautiful tree. It's got like I think it's like 2,000.
It's actually 950 lights, 2,000 tips on the tree.
Lights on here, so it is really pretty, and it is a smart tree. So I'm going to give you a good look at it. It's been up for all over a month now in here, and I have not put any decorations on it because this tree is pretty by itself.
So here she is. Now, if you're not familiar with this tree, it came out at Home Depot. I believe it was last year, and it went viral. They were selling out like hotcakes. It's a beautiful tree. Like I said, it's a smart tree. It has 11 different settings on here. You can use the white lights. You can use them steady. You can have them twinkling, or you can turn them to the multicolored lights if that's what you need or whatever. So I love that. But my favorite feature on here is that it does have a timer. So I can turn it on at a certain time each evening and have it turn off so that I don't have to worry about falling asleep and leaving the tree on or whatever. So I do love that about it. It's going to be so much fun decorating this tree. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and get my shelves
Decorating
done.
my shelves that I always decorate for the season. So we're going to switch them out and make them very festive.
Now, I have a set of 3 of these lanterns, and if you've been watching my channel, you've seen that these things move around in my home. I pretty much use them year round. I just think they're so beautiful. So I've just placed a candle in there and a few pine cones, and I'm setting that up here on the shelf.
Now, I shared a walkthrough at Ross a few weeks ago, and they had these gorgeous nutcrackers, and they had 2, so I got both of them, and I'm definitely going to be styling this shelf with these.
I really shouldn't have been buying these nutcrackers, but I could not leave them. Look how gorgeous they are. I just thought they were so nice and such good quality as well. So now down on this shelf, I'm using something I already had. I had these cedar placemats. I've had them for a long time. And I'm going to place a silver deer here. In case I did not mention, I don't think I did. I'm going with silver and gold and green for this room for this year. So we're going to be mixing metals, which I love to do year round and especially at the holiday. So I have these little leaf candle holders and then the little Christmas tree votive that I put in there. Just something I had around the house and decided to use. These bookends, I typically move these around in my home as well, but I think I want to do something a little bit more festive with them for this season. I've got this little piece thing that I bought here from Z Gallerie. I don't think I've ever used it. Don't even know why I bought it, but it will be perfect for this space. I love when I make a crazy purchase, but then I somehow find a way to use it and it not go to waste. So that's really cool. On the rest of this shelf here, I just have a book there and a vase and then my decorative boxes on the bottom. I got this candle from Aldi for the fall season, and I'm going to go ahead and switch that out with this beautiful giant ornament candle that I got from the At Home store. They had it in red, green, and then they had this chrome color, and I absolutely love it. It smells really good. It's a 3-wick candle, so I'm going to be using that for Christmas. Now, this is my other shelf, which I have decorated similarly to the other side. Instead of the bookends, I had a book here on a stand. And so I used that little gold piece that I got from Z Gallerie on top of that to kind of match or coordinate with the other side. But I'm liking the way that it turned out. I'm watching the Martha Stewart documentary. It's kind of interesting. But anyway, I digress. This is the way that the shelves are looking. I think they turned out pretty good for a first go round.
Now, if this is not your first time over here, you already know these are likely to change. But we're going to move on over here now and start to decorate the tree. And keep them with the same color scheme for the most part, except for I am going to put a little bit of green in here just because that was the color that I started with for the fall season. And like I said, I'm carrying it through. I'm not changing any curtains. I'm not changing any bedding. So we've got to have that touch of green to add in here. But I'm going with the silver and gold. I'm not an expert on ribbon, but I do the best I can. And once you get the tree all decorated, you can't tell that I'm not an expert on ribbon. So I have this ribbon. This is some, I don't know where it came from, maybe Michael's or Walmart or something, but it's got a little bit of silver and gold in here. So we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of that. So I just kind of start at the top, kind of pinch the end and wrap a stem around it. Now, one thing about this tree is that some of the outer part of the tree is that harder PVC, so you can't really bend that, but inside there's some moldable stems. So this tree looks very, very lifelike as a result of that. But we're just gonna go ahead and tuck it in, and wherever we can kind of bend a stem around it to hold it into place, that's what we're gonna do.
I find it easier too to cut my ribbon and work with smaller pieces because I'm not that great with it. So that
And
helps
I'm
me a
just kind
lot.
of looping it because I like that look. We'll just bend a little bit around it just so that it holds. Somebody bumps into it, we don't want it falling off. So just kind of looping it in here.
I also find that the heavier and the better the wire is with the ribbon, the easier it is to work with. This is not the best quality ribbon, but it's what I have, so we're going to roll with it. I just put it on here whatever way I can because the real fun starts after I can get this ribbon
And
on.
just however large you want your loops to be.
And after I go in with this gold ribbon, I'm going to be going in with some hunter green ribbon that I've been using for the last couple years. I just love when I do purchase some decent quality ribbon. It really lasts a long time, and I love that. And like I mentioned, I always cut my ribbon. I would really like to get to a point where I don't have to do that, but it's just easier for me to work with in smaller pieces as opposed to the whole roll. But I'm basically doing the exact same technique. I'm tucking it and kind of making loops because that's the look that I enjoy on my tree. I usually do 4 or 5 trees in my home every Christmas, and I really enjoy doing that. It's kind of funny because growing up, we always only had one tree, which was in the living room, which was very traditional back then. But we weren't able to go into our living room. As kids, the living room was kind of the space in the house that was off limits. So I believe that I got my obsession with having a bunch of Christmas trees all over the house from my trauma as a child of not being able to sit in the living room and enjoy the Christmas tree. That's a story I'm sticking with. Comment below if you can relate to the Christmas tree being in the living room and the living room being off limits.
All right, so if you're challenged with ribbon as I am, don't worry about it. Your tree can still come out beautifully and you're gonna see that. So I just kind of got it in here the best way that I could. And like I said, you're just kind of tucking it whatever way you want to. I did attempt a bow here. Let me give you a closer look at that. Yeah, I attempted a bow here, and then I just took the tail and just kind of tucked it into the loops that I like to see on my tree. So yeah, that's how we have it, and we're gonna go ahead now and begin to put on our ornaments.
I don't put my ornaments on in any particular order. I do have this very large one, so I do tend to kind of want to put those on first since they take up a lot of space. This finial ornament here I've had for a couple years. I believe I got it from Joann's or either Michael's, and I'm just kind of bending the branches on the tree a little bit just because this is a very heavy one and I want to make sure that it stays and not slips off of the tree. I had some stems in my stash and decided that I wanted to use them, but I kind of want to lay them on the branches of the tree just so that it kind of looks like some frost on the tree. I thought that would be really, really pretty. And so I'm just kind of going in and kind of randomly sticking them throughout the tree. After I do that, I began to decorate the tree, but I do it from the inside out. So I like to take ornaments and stuff them deep into the tree as a start. I love the way that the light reflects off of those ornaments that are deep down in the tree, and it just gives a nice full look to your tree. So I like to do that as well as putting branches on the tips of the branches. I'm using a lot of silver and gold because I want the tree to be real rich and magical with those colors. And then I'm going to go in last with my green ornaments. So no rhyme or reason to it, no set number of ornaments. I'm just putting them wherever they can fit until I feel like it's looking the way that I want it to look, but I'm tucking as many as I can deep into the tree because, like I said, that just makes for a much prettier tree. I've been decorating trees for a lot of years, so I have accumulated quite a collection of ornaments, all different types. And every year when I pull them back out and start going through, I see things that I had forgotten about or whatever. So I'm finding all types of things to use on this tree and lots of gold and silver ornaments to fill this tree out. I'm loving the way it's coming together, and I really, really love all the lights that are on the tree and how they reflect off of this silver and gold. I did pick up these two new ornaments this year. They were $3.99 each at Ross. I thought they were so pretty. This chrome color, and then it's got like a little bit of a gold accent on. So perfect for my color scheme this year. And I'm going to go ahead and put these ornaments on as well. These ornaments are pretty heavy too, so I'm really happy that I have some tree branches that can accommodate them. This is the first time I'm having a Christmas tree so large in my bedroom. In the past, I've had pencil trees. So I'm going a little bit larger this year, which I'm really excited about because I really do get a lot of enjoyment out of my bedroom Christmas tree every year. I just really, really enjoy, laying in bed and just kind of looking at the tree and, just enjoying it. So I love that. And then when it's time to take it down, I miss it when it's gone. So, of course, my theme is royalty. So, I have a crown here for my tree, and I also have some angels on my Christmas tree. And I'm just loving this theme that I'm going with. And, like I said, this is the Grand Duchess. And the colors that I've chosen this year have significance. So, the silver is a reminder of how we are refined as silver. As people, we are resilient no matter what we go through with God. We can withstand it all. And so that's the reminder for that. The green is significant of fertility, of calmness, of humanity. And those are great reminders, not just for Christmas, but for every day. So now I'm going to trim the wick on this candle. Can't wait to start burning this. It's so pretty and it smells so good. So I don't know why these wicks were so long on here, but we're going to go ahead and clip them and get to burning these. There is nothing like a nice large candle burning with the lights off just to wind down at the end of the day. I love it.
All right, so it is the next day. I was so tired after decorating that tree pretty much all day yesterday. So I had to take a nap afterwards. And when I knew anything, here we are the next day. So we're back in the room now to finish it off, and I'm going to show you what all I've done. So while I was sleeping, I had this bright idea to pull out some of these fairy lights here. These are some mini lights that are battery operated and they are on a timer. And so I'm going to take this little faux gift package, present, whatever, and I'm going to weave that the lights into this just so that this lights up at night. So at night, that'll look really pretty with just a little bit of light there. And then behind my nativity scene, I'm going to place a candle here. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're just gonna place that there just so that that can be lit up, because I think the nighttime will look so much prettier like that. Now for my bed, I had this pillow here. I've had it for a long time. I just pulled that out and it's got some reindeer on it. So that's cute. And then I had this throw with the Christmas trees that I used in my living room last year. It's really nice knit material. I think I got it from Home Goods or something like that, but I just brought that out and set that on the bed. So that's kind of how that's looking. Nothing too special. And then over on my nightstand, I have a green candle, and yeah, it smells really good. Now, I don't like the original just plain pine scent, but this one is bearable because it's spruce, pine, and balsam. So I like the smell of that one a lot better than just the plain pine scent. I don't like those. And I got my little Stanley cup, which just happens to match my little color scheme. So that's pretty cool. And then, yeah, that's pretty much what I've done for my bedroom. So now let me show you the tree. The tree turned out really nice. I like it a lot. It's a lot going on here. I was able to pull out a lot of ornaments and things to add to this tree that I really wanted to use again. This poinsettia here I only could find one, so I guess that's all I had, but this is so pretty. So it's on a long stem, and I just basically stuck it down in the tree. See how long that stem is? I just put it down in your tree because you can, you know, add your florals and things. It doesn't matter that it has a stem. So I wanted to use that. I got my little joy sign out, and I've got my love one is out somewhere on here. There it is, love. But yeah, that's how the tree turned out. I don't know if I was on camera when I found this, but this is another one of those finial bulbs in the gold. So I've got the gold one there, and then I've got the silver one tucked in there under my faith sign. Yeah, I like it. And then of course with my pops of green, my little green onion bulbs. These are from My Texas House or something like that, from Walmart, that line. My Texas Home, whatever it is. But yeah, that's how that all turned out. All right, well, thank you for decorating with me over the course of these last 2 days. I hope you've enjoyed the Decorate With Me video. I hope you got some inspiration for how you might want to decorate your home, or if you've never decorated your bedroom before, do it. Trust me, you will love it. So yeah, that's pretty much what we wanted to accomplish today, is to get my room together for the season. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. Also hit the subscribe button if you're not currently subscribed. Would love to have you stick around and become a part of my family. Make sure that you check out the description box where I'll have the link to my playlist so that you can check out any other Christmas inspiration videos that you may have missed. To all my returning family members, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all over here on my next one. Bye-bye.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me. Doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it's just getting